Hey guys, Ranger Gaming here, back with another video. Today I wanted to cover a new game called PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, or PUBG for short. Just a heads up, this video is the first in the series that I'll work on later down the road. It's called Noobs Guide. If you have any videos that you would like for me to make a Noobs Guide on, please put a comment in the comment section of what game that is, and I will shout you out in the video if I decide to create a video on it. Um, also, my friend who owns the channel Revelation Gaming is making me some channel art for my channel. So I'll have that up and running soon, and I am working on an intro for my videos. So that will be coming very soon. Okay, enough ranting. I'll get on with what you really came for. So the basis of the game is that 90 or more players all skydive out of a jumbo jet and parachute to the ground. Uh, so at this point, whenever you jump out of the jet, you press F, the F key, and then you can skydive. Which, if you want to activate your parachute early, which I do not recommend, because you will get behind the game of everyone in the match, you can also press F. But at a certain altitude, the game will automatically press F for you, and you will parachute. You use the arrow keys to guide your way down to the ground. So, personally, I recommend that you parachute to an area with one or four houses, since not many people or any other survivors will actually land there with you. So, you get a couple buildings to yourself to where you can go in there and take as much time as you need to get all of the gear that is there without having people shooting down your backs within the first 30 seconds. So, first thing you do is, go to the closest building, which hopefully you will parachute next to one, and grab everything that could be relevant. Like if you find a P1911, which is a pistol, right? You're not going to grab a shotgun choke because it's not going to help you at this point in time. So grab useful items that you think you would really need. Um, I would always recommend grabbing armor and clothes because those will help you a lot. And then assault rifles are probably my favorite and recommended weapon to use. It's your choice though. Let me break down the numbers or the level system when it comes to gear and items. Basically, when it comes to armor, it goes from level of 1 to 3. Level 1 being the worst type of gear and 3 being the best, of course. Um, so basically level 1, let's say, for helmets would be a motorcycle helmet. But for level 3, it would be a Spetsnaz helmet. Of course, the level 3 Spetsnaz helmet would be better than the level 1 biker's helmet. It has more protection and more value. Also, in the beginning of the game, if you don't have a backpack, you really can't hold that many things on you. So what I always recommend is once I see a backpack, I always snatch it up. Of course, level 1 can't hold that many items, but it will help you. And level 3 will hold the most amount of items in the game that is available. So once you do this, you will probably notice on your screen it will pop up that you will need to go to a certain area in the next 5 minutes. And that timer will, of course, count down. There's a little meter above your map that shows how much time is left and if you're in the safe zone. So if your character is in the white square, that means that he is safe and you do not have to go where it tells you to because you're already there. Now, if it doesn't, I recommend that you go there or else you will die, because once that timer runs out, the map will start to close in on you. And if you're stuck outside the play zone for long enough, it will kill you. It hurts you over time. There should be a white line, a white dotted line, that directs you to where you need to go to help you, so you won't be completely lost and have no idea what to do. Um, so let me get into encounters. Whenever you're encountering enemy players at a distance, if you have an assault rifle or a pistol, I would recommend keeping it on single fire, because then the gun does not kick as much since you do not fire as fast. Therefore, you can get headshots consistently. Body shots are fine too, but usually if they do not have a level 3 helmet, then they will get one-shot headshotted. So I recommend going for headshots only, but if you cannot get the shot, I wouldn't if I were you. I'd take the guaranteed hit. Um, Another thing is, when you're searching houses, I always recommend going in first person by pushing the V key and pushing aim with the right click on the mouse. I recommend to do this because when you're going around corners, there could be a cheeky little bastard just sitting in a corner with a shotgun waiting to kill you because he hears you. People love to sound whore in this game. Just know that. So I always like to go around corners already with my aim or with my gun up, so that way if I do see someone, I can pop them in the head really quick and they won't kill me. Now, if you just run in there and don't care that you're making noise, and there just so happens to be someone in there, they probably will kill you. It's probably a guaranteed thing. So, also, once the area starts closing in, you're going to want to find a vehicle. That way you can get to that area as quick as you possibly can. Because running, it takes a while. Running, of course, is L shift. Sorry for the cough, guys. I am currently sick as of right now. But I would find a vehicle. It really helps to get to where you need to go. Of course, if you're on a bike, you do not have cover, so you need to be careful. Or if you're in a Jeep, you have more cover, so it'll help you. If you can't find one of those and you're in a safe area, I would recommend just stalking around in the woods, because I've killed plenty of people sitting on a hill in the woods and sniping them from long distance. If I would always be near cover if possible. If people start shooting at you, rocks are great cover behind cars, and if they start shooting the engine, though, the car will blow up and kill you. Be aware of that. The grass in this game is pretty high, so you can go in prone using the Z key or crouch using the C key, and it will help you get disguised. Also, if you're not satisfied with your gear, of course, don't listen to me. Go check houses. But I would take my advice, though, about checking your corners so that way you don't get killed. If you think you have enough gear to survive, just don't go search every house. It's not worth dying when you could live and get to the end game and have a chance at winning. So if you're not dead at this point, because around this point in the game, usually about 50 people are left. If you're not dead by this point, then I congratulate you. You are not the noob you thought you were, which should make you feel good. So at this point in the game, it's mainly people just killing each other off. Planes do come around and drop off care packages, which have really good items. I recommend, if you do try and get the care package, to stay at a distance until more people try and get the care package. That way you can snipe them off, get their gear, and get the box. Because if you run up to the box, the first one there, the same thing's going to happen to you. It's almost guaranteed. So, I recommend doing this so you don't get killed as easily. So, fast forward a bit, the map keeps closing at an accelerated rate, and, you're still alive. Let's say you're still alive. There's 30 people left. The map is almost done closing, usually at that time. I wouldn't stay in buildings for too long because, of course, the map's still closing. Just always go for the head. If you can't go for the body, always make sure you can hit your shots. Fast forward a little bit. Around 15 to 20 players left is usually when the map stops closing, and it gets in this tiny confined area. If you can find a building and camp in, I would do so. If there's not one available area, then I guess you're just gonna have to rough it out in the woods. That's usually what happens to me, because you can't run around at that point in the game because there are so many people just out there trying to kill you. Um, and then basically at that point in the game, it's just try and survive. Uh, Kill as many people as you can. If you can't, it's fine. If you die at that point, you die. You made it very far, because most of the people that start in this game, they don't make it that far in the beginning. Like me, when I first started, I died in the first 15 players. I was terrible at it when I first started. Of course, I was new to PC, but I was very terrible. Now, usually every game I make it to the top 15. It's just practice, you know. Um, so I guess that's where I'm going to end it here, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching this video and supporting me to become a bigger YouTuber. If you have any questions or you want me to make more noobs guides on other videos, please comment down below, or you can email me. My email should be in my about page on my channel. If you want me to make an advanced guide to PUBG or Players Unknown Battlegrounds, please comment down below if you would like to. As always, like and subscribe for more content. This is Ranger Gaming, signing off.